Jesse J. Shot down. Oh.
If I go hard, let me tell you that it's worth it. Pay the right cost, I ain't afraid to work it. Rush them right off when they say I don't deserve it. Hands on my heart, you keep my fire burning. What feels so crazy when you scream my name? And when you rock me over every day. And I think about it, I could go insane. It'll be always beautiful, I'm blown away. If this is a dream, I'll open my eyes and I sleep, know I'm alive. I just can't believe that this is my life. In my fantasy, we're running wild. If this is a dream, I'll open my eyes and I sleep, know I'm alive. I just can't believe that this is my life. In my fantasy, we're running wild. When it gets rough and the rain starts pouring, I turn up the heat 'cause the drama ain't important. Let them all talk, I'ma just ignore it. Hands on my heart, you can keep me moving forward. Oh, it feels so crazy when you scream my name. And when you rock me over every day. When I think about it, I could go insane. It'll be obvious, beautiful, I'm blown away. If this is a dream, I'll open my eyes and I sleep, know I'm alive. I just can't believe that this is my life. In my fantasy, we're running wild. If this is a dream, I'll open my eyes and I sleep, know I'm alive. I just can't believe that this is my life. In my fantasy, we're running wild.
Today I woke up feeling like a mayor. I spent about an hour looking in the mirror, as I should. As much as I've been through, it's a wonder I look this damn good. I'll probably make it out any situation that you try to put me into. If I swim with the piranhas, guaranteed that I'ma probably have a fish dinner. I met a young girl with a sexy shape, look like Jessie J. We escapade where it's extra shade. She made me want to give it, and I take like collection plates. Wow, all these wars, brawl cars, wall to wall was all the rush. And I could lose it all tonight just to show the world I can do it twice. It's my life.
That was Jesse J. Wild featuring Big Sean, and today is Sunday. Tomorrow is my brother's birthday, and then Tuesday is mine, so yeah. I don't have very much time on my camera. I only have 27 minutes left, so I'm trying to get done with this video as fast as possible. So, chapter 26, apparently Corey got into some more trouble, and this is where it happens when I'm reading the last paragraph. I felt myself being knocked to the ground. I tried to struggle away, but several of the boys were on me, holding me down and shouting things. Aw, shit, this wasn't gonna end well. Hey, get away from my boyfriend! My eyes widened, and I swear everyone froze and slowly turned to face Trace and Zeke, Sammy and Mikey, and some other guy I didn't know as they stormed over. Trace glared at them all. What? Davey whispers. You heard me. Get off my boyfriend. Trace hissed. Dave pointed at me weakly. This kid is but he's your... Trace, what the hell? He cried, looking utterly confused. Corey's my boyfriend, and if you don't get off him, I'll kill all of you. He snarled. All the media got off me, and Trace came over and pulled me to my feet. Are you okay? He asked, and I nodded. He glared at all of them before kissing me. They all stared in absolute confusion. Trace turned to them, wrapping his arm around my waist. I'm dating Corey. Anyone have a problem with that? Anyone want to say something? Call me a faggot. Beat me up, he demanded. Go ahead, say something. Hey, come on, guys. We can't we just all accept this? The guy I didn't know asked nervously. No, we can't, Tommy, because they're all homophobic pricks, Zeke growled. The guy, Tommy, sighed and shook his head. This team is shit. But all along as we're coming out, Ayo, my name's Tommy, I'm gay. And Zeke, you are sexy as fuck. He said with a shrug. I'm going home. And I'm switching school. This is so disturbing, Davey cried. That fag is dating his own stepbrother. What the hell? He shook his head in disgust and turned and walking away from the soccer field. Go with him, all of you. Leave us alone, Trace snapped. The other boys in the crowd grumbled as they gathered all their stuff and followed Davy away from the field. Trace turned to me, hugging me tightly, kissing me deeply. Now that's out. We just had to tell our parents, he said with a sigh. Mom knows. She has that creepy ability to read my mind. I just really hope she doesn't know about, well, you know. I blush. You stick your anaconda in my snake hole for a good old V-card. Sucking and shaking. I stopped and blushed more. Trace glanced over at Zeke, who was blushing lightly as he talked to Tommy. Trace winked at me before creeping up behind Zeke and shoving him. He shoved Zeke and Tommy caught him. Now be happy with your boyfriend, you dumbass. Trace grumbled before coming back over to me. Zeke glanced at me and I smiled and nodded at him. He blushed more before taking Tommy's hand and waving to us and walking off together. Let's go tell our parents. Sammy and Mikey, see you guys later. Trace then gave them a small wave before taking my hand and leading me away. This has been such a weird day, and that's coming from me, I said, shaking my head. I pulled my hand away from Trace and hopped on his back. I kissed his cheek and rested my chin on his shoulder. What do you think your dad is gonna say? I asked. Trace shrugged. Who knows? He mumbled. What did you have to talk about? What did you have to talk to him about today? You said that you had to ask him something. Trace shrugged again. I need to ask him to take me to pick up new goalie goals, he said simply, as he began to walk down the evil hill. Trace, get me into shape so I can run up this stupid hill without running out of breath, I whined. Trace rolled his eyes. Yeah, he said, and turned to kiss me. We went into the house, and Trace dropped me off his back. We went in the living room, where our parents were cuddling together on the couch. They glanced at us, and Mom gave us a knowing look. We need to talk to you guys, Trace said flatly. About what? Brandon asked curiously, staying up and placing an arm around my mom's shoulder. Brandon glanced at my neck, raising an eyebrow. I thought you and Zeke broke up, Corey, he asked. I nodded. We did, I said. I didn't want to make a move to pull my shirt up to cover the hickey. They would know when to admit. I gave him that, Trace said with a shrug. That's what we need to talk to you about. Corey and I are dating. I love him. Kick us out if you want. Brandon's face paled a little. He stared between us, waiting for one of us to scream out, just kidding. Finally, you guys are so obvious, Mom said, rolling her eyes. You knew? Brandon cried. Duh, I knew. I can read my son's mind like a book. Corey's too obvious. I just was waiting for Trace to tell you on his own, Mom said with a shrug. Trace's point of view. Get out of my head, Corey whined. My mom stuck out her tongue at him, and I pouted. I took his head in mine. My eyes locked on my dad. He seemed unbearable to comprehend this. He stood up and motioned over to me. I glared and kissed Corey roughly on the lips before releasing his hand and following my ever-pale father. He led me up to the bedroom and took a seat on his bed. He paced back and forth silently for a minute before turning to me and sighing. I'm not angry. I'm not kicking anyone out, Trace. I'm just shocked. You're always so homophobic, but you're my son, and I love you and accept you no matter what, he said quietly. So if Corey makes you happy, then so be it. I nodded slowly. Thanks, I mumbled. Dad opened the door and looked shocked. Corey's mom, Janet, stepped in and motioned my dad out. I need to talk to him, she said, and Dad nodded and left. Janet shut the door and turned to me, raising an eyebrow. Hello, taker of my son's virginity, she said and gave me a little wave. Aw, shit, on thin ice. Way to go, Corey. He needed to stop being so obvious to his mom. Now, it looked like I was gonna get me in trouble. I kept my face composed and neutral despite the slight panic I was beginning to feel. Would she tell my dad? Would she get mad I had taken her only child's virginity? Aw, man, I really didn't want to get beat up by another angry parent. I should just learn to keep it in my pants. Janet chuckled and shook her head. Don't worry, Trace. I'm not mad. I'm not like that. I'm not like you. Can't get. It's not like you can get her pregnant or anything. Well, actually, knowing Corey, you could probably. But anyways, just letting you two know that I'm not stupid. I know what you kids do. She came over and said, Corey's a B-boy. He can make his own decisions and deal with the good and bad consequences of those decisions. I'm just here to warn you that I love Corey. If you hurt him, if you hurt my baby in any way, shape, or form, I will make your life a living hell, Trace Sanders. So be good to my Corey, he said. A fierce protective entrance in his eyes. I won't hurt him, Janet, I grumbled impatiently. I loved Corey. And I wasn't going to hurt him. It's why I finally decided to come out in the open, so I could be with him. Truly be with him. She stood and smiled. Good, be gentle with Corey, and be patient. He's a dumbass, she said, and left the room. I got up and left. I went to my bedroom and shut the door with a mental sigh. So now Corey and I were open with our relationship, and Zeke can now move the hell on and leave Corey alone. He was mine. I jumped down with a startled cry. I turned to face Corey as he slapped a hand over my mouth, holding in his laughter, with my heart thumping wildly. You are so dead, I cried and tucking him back onto the bed, pinning him there. Go ahead, Trace, I was being bad, he said with a wink. I got off him and shook my head. No can do, Corey. Our parents are right downstairs. He brought his lips to mine, cutting some of my words. His hand slid under my shirt, and I rolled my eyes and shoved him off me. Shaking my head, no, not when our parents are home. Your mom already knows, I said, she pouted. So? She can know all she wants, you dirty perv. It's not like she's a virgin, he grumbled. I hugged him, and we lay on his bed together. I rested my head on his chest and let out a yawn. I ran a hand through my hair gently and kissed him. Tomorrow let's hang out with Zeke and his new boyfriend. He mumbled sleepily. Sure, I said, and kissed his forehead. He slowly fell asleep, and I continued to run my hands through his hair, but my thoughts were troubling. I don't know why, but I had a really bad feeling about hanging out with Zeke tomorrow. Author's note, end of chapter 27. What do you guys think is going to happen when they hang out with Zeke and Zeke's new man? If Zeke is even dating that kid, I don't think I really made that clear. Anyhow, vote and comment. Go, and I might write a long chapter if you do, which is good because the next chapter is going to need a lot of time to do. I only have 16 minutes left on here, and the chapter went by really fast. So, I hope you guys like the new silver and black hat. I have this one, and then I also have this one, which it's dark and it has some sparkles on it of different colors. So let me know what you guys want. Do you guys want this one, or do you guys want the sparkled one? It's really cool. And yes, I am wearing blue shorts. It's just I don't have any black shorts. And this is actually the last chapter that of my stepbrother that we are doing for the rest of this week. Next week will be the 2 regular channels, and Who Is Your Boyfriend will be the next. I wonder, do I already have that up? I wonder, do I already have that recorded? I have to check and see if I have that video already recorded. Where is gaming? Right here. Gay boyfriend quizzes number 7. Who is your boyfriend? Yes. Okay, so I have Who Is Your Boyfriend. Create your own boyfriend. Long description. Oh. Okay. So. Number 6, I already recorded. That's weird. I don't know. I must have recorded it twice and uploaded it twice. And so, yeah. I hope you guys have a great day, great rest of the day, time, or whatever. And gay is okay. And until next time, gay is okay. Just ask the GSA. My birthday's in 2 days. Mwah.